fellow Sierra Leoneans, this na Dr. Sylvia Olayinka Blyden, and today, May 13, 2021. This na audio number 033, we na the 33rd audio in my ongoing series of address to the people of Sierra Leone. Make us start off by extending Eid greetings to my fellow Sierra Leoneans them when a Muslim. The last 1 month, Sierra Leonean Christians, they don't deal with una as una they observe the holy month of Ramadan. And as we don't always they do, we don't deal with una throughout the month by refraining from doing certain things them where we know say una no go lek for see during the month of Ramadan. This is one of the beautiful things them where we share together as citizens of Sierra Leone, religious tolerance. May Allah accept all our fastings over the last 1 month, and may the blessings of the holy month of Ramadan shower down not only on una we fast, but on the entire nation of Sierra Leone. Myself they join for call on the Almighty for provide we with leaders we get the people at heart. In anything within they do, make it be for the people, for being number one. Because when you put the people number one, believe you me, God Almighty will make sure you safe the number one. But when you forget the people, God Almighty will forget you. So on that note there, make a once again wish you now all a wonderful Eid celebration today. Eid Mubarak. Now, as I'm in saying audio 032, this audio will be a short audio, possibly the shortest audio I don't ever do on this series. And this audio really will just can talk about the All People's Congress. Some points them way very important for make we note them down about the All People's Congress. And as time they go on, I go understand why I do this audio today about the All People's Congress, where we can call the APC. Now, the All People's Congress, as I been telling you before, it starts off as a movement women they call for elections before independence. And the group of like-minded people them will come around now because they may want for make sure say the people of Sierra Leone that they actually get control over power inside Sierra Leone. Meaning that now the people of Sierra Leone now they go empower anybody will go lead over them in whatever sector. And that's now the initial ideology we bring together a group of wonderful Sierra Leoneans them begin meet and eventually choose a name when are All People's Congress, choose a symbol when are the red sun, choose a color when are red and white, and of course the red sun are the rising sun. And then people there come together, eventually then choose one of the greatest Sierra Leoneans ever, Shaka Robin Stevens, for become the leader and he may able for lead the party from opposition for come inside governance. and then govern the party, then govern the country. And after a while, Shaka Stevens, based on calls from different people, then come together and decide, say, let them call everybody. Women in a different party, they make all man come inside this party. Now we go name All People's Congress, and I'm going to be the only party in the country. Of course, I don't talk about that before, about the negatives of that and the positives of that. But inside that stage now of the APC now change from that APC when only them people then when are APC, now they mean Dede, it now change to an APC now where everybody, whether mean the SLPPO, whether mean the UPPO, whether mean the whatever party, all man now don't come and call themselves now APC. And that stage then the stage from 1978 to 1991. Following that stage day, another stage of the APC now come when the great former leader of blessed memory, His Excellency Major General Dr. Joseph Saidu Momo, GC, RSL, get the wisdom for say this country for go to multi-party democracy. So let everybody we want form party now, let all man go form party, and let they contest now against yourself based on ideology back again. So the APC now reach another stage when from October 1991 to April 1992, where the APC they now as a pure APC party, no other party not deal with them. And then the other party, they all don't go form themselves now. That the other stage of the APC. Then April 1992, so Jamani can now and say, then they overthrow the APC. So they overthrow the APC in 1992, and then keep the APC and all other political parties not for exist or function. It was now illegal for get political parties for function, all parties. So from 1992 until 1995, in the middle of 1995, now the soldier man and talk now say, well, now we begin prepare for go back to multi-party democracy. So the APC come back now, a group of APC people them, we now supposed to be pure APC people them, we not mixed with the one party APC, but pure APC people them. That group of APC, they can now, and then they register the APC. They register the APC in 1995, back again, and they make it clear, say, now that we APC, we know from Shaka Stevens, now they can register back again. Now, that APC, they go now, and then win 5 seats at the next parliament in 1996. So when that APC they now then they now from 1996 until 2001, 2002, around 2001 to 2002, that APC they now, more people them, don't they work, and this is very, very important. The term get for calm, we wanna go understand the importance of this part. More people them don't they work for make sure say the APC come back and be recognized. So then people they are they all over the world, not just inside Sierra Leone. A lot of people they in exile or they out of the country, then do their own different work them in different areas for bring the APC back to the consciousness of the people of Sierra Leone as the alternative to the SLPP. Because that period there, the real opposition women there now, the main opposition, the one when the main opposition, I mean Dr. Khalifa Smart and in UNPP party, and Honorable Temu Bangura and in PDP party. Now they're really this bulwark of the opposition, women supposed to be opposition. But other people them around the world, they work very, very hard for convince stakeholders around the world that Dr. Khalifa Smart and Honorable Temu Bangura might not able for maintain, whereas there is a party women there where get the potential. This party don't dey from the time where they form Sierra Leone as an independent state. This party also mean don't dey, and he get the potential because he get goodwill over all the years there. This party in the APC, now the world for begin the watch as the possible alternative. And inside Sierra Leone back again, Sierra Leoneans themselves may don't begin to say, Khalifa Smart, because that's in the Khalifa Smart in the exile, he not go able for be opposition, main opposition leader that 10 day. They exile and he don't begin all. And Temu Bangura, he don't align himself with the SLPP and in PDP party. And when we don't can lose him, he may don't pass on to eternity. So the PDP party, real vibrant person not in there. And the PDP really mean based around an individual who was Temu Bangura. So the chances for make the PDP able to survive no work. Because UNPP Khalifa Smart was more Khalifa Smart in charisma. PDP Sobe na mean Temu Bangura in charisma. Whereas the APC was this empty castle, big castle. And also one grand person mean take him and make him say, now because of this person here, make this party here so day. So it was a beautiful empty castle. So a lot of people then walk say this empty castle can make them back to a gigantic, booming structure full of people once again. And so people all around the world worked very, very hard. And in 2001, 2002, this party now we don't get momentum. The United States State Department, the Nigerian government, the British government, they all may don't begin see now say the possible alternative for be the main opposition now the APC. So around that time there now they one guy when I'm the managing director na Ritco, we me name Ernest Baikoroma. Around that time there now I get the blessing of the Almighty for be the person we go can join the party at that point and become the party leader based on the work where like a mommy me don't do because mama na me a powerful woman inside the APC structures. Based on the work where mommy me don't do, and based on Insesefion popularity as a young man and in clean record where me get that 10 day. Now in get the blessing for can be the one for lead this empty castle in 2001, 2002. And so by 2002 elections, Khalifa Smart and Temu Bangura, nobody know me in the Khalifa Smart and Temu Bangura in PDP because that's in the Temu Bangura who me don't lose them. Nobody know me they recognize them again as the main opposition. The APC now, people them don't work very, very hard. And the time go come, we una go know them people here. We work for the whole world for see the APC as the alternative to Khalifa Smart and Temu Bangura then being the main opposition. So then comes in the next phase of the APC. That next phase is now under Ernest Baikoroma. And Ernest Baikoroma now become the leader of this APC who I don't explain from 1961 where we don't exist until that 2001. And it don't exist under different leaders, different people will give a lot of goodwill to this party. So Ernest Baikoroma comes in now, he's the leader from that 2001. And throughout the process now, other people, they all come on board with then different goodwill, then different strengths, then different abilities, then different talents. All man come on board under in leadership and then ace this party. This party came back in governance 2004. First of all, how? By the local government elections, where the party sweep the entire Freetown City Council, and a show in strength back again, a lot of parts them na the Northern Province. So then the party came again into governance in 2007. At that point now, the APC enter again a new phase now, APC in governance. But I want for Keruna go back to 1992. When the Sojamandemi overthrew the APC in 1992, the Sojamandemi take systematic efforts because then Sojamandem they all nami SLPP picking them. Nami SLPP supporters them. They always overthrow the APC. Not the one that we can, some of them can join them later, but that core group, that core, we sit down and successfully execute that coup. Pure SLPP picking them. And now they emerge as the strength of the military junta. So what they then do, then begin take systematic steps now for suppress, oppress, kill, suffer, molest, humiliate, and all sorts of bad things and then do to anybody women link to the pureness of the APC. That is the APC way not mix with any other party but APC. As they identify you in that manner, then go for you, for suppress you and oppress you. And of course, this behavior where the pro-SLPP MPRC Sojamandem do against the pure APC people them, enough for really surprise anybody. Because una go remember say, I don't tell una na one of my earlier audios about how the SLPP Sir Milton Margai maltreat the APC Charles Stevens, the APC ITA Wallace Johnson, the APC Sori Ibrahim Koroma, SI Koroma, the APC Christian Alusain Kamaratelo, Sierra Kamaratelo. So the SLPP, they habit for persecute, oppress, jail, charge people then for libel, incitement. From 1961, then they do unto APC. So when the SLPP picking and come in the form of the MPRC, then just can't continue what in them papa them they don't do with papa them in 1961. And unfortunately, after the military handover in 1996 to the SLPP, that mentality for suppress the APC, it continue. So when there was a military coup in 1997 against the SLPP, when the SLPP come back after that military coup, when the Nigerian government assists them for bring Tijan Kabaka back, reinstate him as president, then come with a policy, say this time we for massacre the APC in such a way that they know they grab again. So they ensure say then go after APC people, then starting with the former president, when His Excellency of Blessed Memory, Major General Dr. Joseph Saidu Momo, GCRSL. Then take and put on a Pademba road, molest, humiliate, make it work up barefoot, do all type of things that you not go imagine say they go do to a former president. It was done to President Momo. So the APC this was 1998 to 1999. The kind of suppression where APC see from President Momo to so many people them, the kind thing where them pass by the one and they, it's unbelievable to imagine. But they been doing under a state of emergency and they been doing during the civil war. So the international community, the world not open up like I open. So now there are very few people them. And one find this, some of them go know them people, yeah. Women get mind for the go na social media, go na internet and take on the SLPP people them about some of them wrongs here with them they do. Now, when the APC come back to governance in 2007, this man, Anesbai Kurma, was the leader of this party. But he forget history. He completely forget what think can happen when APC they lost power. So he not protect the flanks of the APC. So the APC lost power in 2018. Now, when the APC lost power in 2018, the APC entered another phase, back again. And this phase now, there's suppression, oppression, repression, killings, the same type of problems. But fortunately now, not like that 1992 time where social media not there, na military junta, and also not like that 1998 time when Tijan Kaba in time where they just reinstate them. Again, there was no social media, there was no freedoms. So now this particular time now when the APC don't go into another phase of opposition, there's still the suppress we. There's still the oppress we. When I all see, for example, what they do to me as a person, I'm not going to tire for give me an example. When I see the kind of humiliation and molestation for nothing, I not do nothing. But when I see what happened to me, just because I was the face of the APC at a critical point in this country where nobody no get mind for talk for APC. Yes, na fact. I repeat, I was the face, I was the voice, I was the person when no more get mind for talk, when red clothes go na television for the APC at a time when nobody no get mind. Just after Mother Bio take power, everybody from Anesbai Kroma can down, they afraid for talk, they afraid for even associate themselves with the APC. I was the face, I was the voice, I was there. And as a result of that, the molestation we see in this country now a means of suppressing the APC. Because suicide today for talk, if me not a strong person, after what was done to me, all I for just do, I for just pack me box them and come on at this country. Or I go sit down at some quiet corner and not talk nothing again. But no, there is a bigger issue at stake, which is what keeps me going. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I don't reach this side, I don't explain, tell you the different stages of the All People's Congress, and it is deliberate. I don't bring the issue here to the fore today inside this audio, just for make people then reflect on where we are now as a party. Because I see a lot of people, they talk about 2023 elections. But then they forget for talk about protecting the party, protecting the members of the party, and most of all, protecting the sustenance of the party. All what you they read and they talk now 2023. And I keep on to tell people, and I go talk again today as I round up this audio, that the problem inside the APC, not a flag bearer problem. The problem inside the APC, not a 2023 elections problem. The problem inside the APC is that we not be able to learn lesson under Anesbai Kroma in leadership of 2007. We not learn lessons from history about what thing will happen to the APC when the APC lost power. So we just jump, would I enjoy yourself, would I make money. When they can then pull we out back, we don't come at that same situation of 1992. We don't come at that same situation of 1998, 1999. That suppression, that oppression, that wickedness. Now we feel so right now. It means to say, even if we get power back again, we might end up inside the same scenario back in 2028. If we win 2023, 2028, we will end up in the same scenario, which means the All People's Congress right now will focus therefore stop for B 2023 elections. We focus now therefore start for B. How do we protect this party we don't inherit? How do we sustain this party we don't inherit? And most of all, how do we protect the people them inside this party we get mind for talk for this party in sustenance, in promotion, and the beauty of this party? So on that note there, I will end this broadcast today by asking all members of the All People's Congress for start for think. Let it be the protection of the party. Let it be the protection of the members, and let it not just be coming back to power. You come back to power and the party not structure or not built in a way where it able to protect its members then na nonsense back na nonsense. On that note there, I go end today's broadcast. But out of respect for my fellow Muslims, today I'm not going to play the national anthem. I go instead play one of the most beautiful calls where I don't ever listen, I can let for listen. That's not the Muslim call to prayer. Let God bless we all, and happy Ramadan, happy feasting to all my Muslim brothers, and we the Christians there where they join with them. Thank you.